Catwoman and not, Talia al Ghul or Vicky Vale, who are
Yeah.
some of his other, um, so his previous romances, and so for me, I think Catwoman is the one who belongs with him the most. But anyways, that's for another discussion. But anyways, um, um, he eventually decides to trust Catwoman enough and reveals his identity to her. And so Batman deliberately allows Croc to escape from Arkham so he can track him. And Croc leads Batman to one of Poison Ivy's abandoned greenhouses before he can interrogate Croc further. Croc is captured, and so after that, Batman and Catwoman track Poison Ivy to Metropolis. There they find Ivy and has taken control of Superman, and she commands Superman to kill Batman. And so this is one of the fights, where it's between Superman and Batman, which everyone loves. And so Batman observes that Superman is subconsciously resisting Ivy's influences, holding back to attempt to kill Bat. So Superman is trying to hold back his attempts to kill Batman. Oh my god, I'm confusing myself. Superman trying to stop himself from killing Batman. That's all I want to say. So Batman's using various weapons to try to evade him, and eventually he gets out a kryptonite ring that that Superman himself gave to Batman in case anything would happen like this. And so Batman, Batman saw Superman long enough while Catwoman lets Lois Lane fall from the Daily Planet building, which this breaks Superman free from Ivy's control to save Lois, and with the help of Superman and Doc Crypto, he and Batman capture Ivy. And so later in Gotham City, Bruce, Selina, and Leslie Tompkins, who is the person that took care of Bruce during his childhood when he was still in Gotham before he went around the world to train, to become Batman. And also in the show Gotham, she's the love interest of
Goku?
Not Goku. Jim Gordon, that's his name. I don't know why it took me so long to think of Jim Gordon, but yeah, in the show Gotham, him and Gordon have a flank, and I think a kid as well. I never finished watching Gotham, but I think that's what happens. But anyways, those three and Elliot attend an opera, and while there, Harley Quinn tries to rob everyone in the theater, and the struggle for during all this, it appears that Thomas Elliot is apparently shot dead by the Joker, and Batman sees this, and Batman is like furious, like it's one of the maddest like he's ever been in the comics, because he just reunited with his old friend that saved his life, and he just died, and so he begins to brutally like beat the living crap out of the Joker, and he knocks out Harley Quinn and even Catwoman while he's he knocked out Harley Quinn and Catwoman while they tried to stop him from trying to kill the Joker.
Dang.
But then he's finally stopped when Commissioner Gordon gets there, and he wounds Batman with a gunshot, and that's the thing that calms him down finally. And then so Dick Grayson returns to Gotham for Thomas's funeral, and Batman tells him of his suspicions that someone is behind all his enemies behaving so out of character. Behind the scenes, a man with a bandaged face appearing at all the crime scenes and seems to be orchestrating the plot. And he comes to be referred to as Hush. And so, so after falling following an armed car robbery by the Riddler, Nightwing and Batman discover evidence that Ra's al Ghul is involved in what Batman has to come to think as a grand plot, and Batman kidnaps Ra's daughter Talia and leaves Catwoman to guard her while he seeks out Ra's, who tells Batman that someone from his past has used one of the Lazarus pits. And if you don't know what that is, that's the green, basically,